Back here at Samstown for the Scratch Division title match, Ryan Perry looking to capture his first career Scratch title.
But I'm staying. You can run whenever you
Wants it to hook, it does. That's 3 in a row after a first frame open. He's got the lead over Harley Swaggart. What has been a very high scoring day at the top on Bourbon Street. Bowling Super Survivor, so pinfall's important, and check out these pinfalls. Harley's 9-game pinfall plus 428, including a 300 game 4. The 300 was off of a triplicate 237 the previous 3 games, so interesting day for Harley. While Perry right behind a plus 377 for his 9 games. He shot an 802 3-game stretch. Wasn't a series, but a 3 consecutive game stretch earlier today as well. So these guys doing very little but striking, and anything less than a strike is unacceptable for both these bowlers right now, at least in their minds. But once you leave it, you got to make it. He's still in good shape. He'll have himself at worst an 11-pin lead if he can convert this 6-10. To their right, the U17 title match between Samantha Conti and Solomon Salama. Samantha's already beat April McDonald for the girls scratch title match, and in addition to that, finished 3rd in the main handicap division. And while I'm babbling about all that, Perry chopped the 6-10, unfortunately. And as a result of that, Harley can strike to take a couple pin lead. Rapidly climbing up our list of the all-time best left-handers we've ever had in terms of number of titles. After all these titles, he has learned to take advantage of his opponent's miscues. He does there for that title and grabs for that double and grabs himself a 2-pin lead as a result. Some pretty good lefties have come through our doors over the years. And DJ Baker, some guy named Kane who just went plus 8 zillion at World Series, and some guy named Buttriff that just, win the World Cup and finish 2nd in US Open. Impressive resumes. Swaggart building one of his own as well. Oh man! And we have seen very few ringing corner pins today. The carry has been exceptional all day long. We saw. Yeah.
No.
What bowling alley have you been in?
This one.
So you just went plus 400 on just exceptionally good shot making. Our bowlers are wrong. The kickbacks are like rubber bands here. Ryan Perry has about 7,000 messenger 10s, and he just deigned to say that the carry's not good here. And he can't stop. He got to ignore the guy talking about him. I do have a pen real fast. Seriously, every time I look at him, he has a messenger 10 pen. He said, the carry's not good here. What on earth would you do for better carry? The carry was rotten in the title match yesterday. It was what I was trying to get at before I was so rudely interrupted by the Clan Perry. Let's see if we can get it going back here again in the 6th frame. And on ball, yikes. Oh, more good carry, getting that 10 pin out. That's what happens when you get a smart you-know-what behind the camera, gets to talk about it. Perry has a variety of JBT titles. He's got a singles handicap title, he's got a doubles handicap title with his dad, and he's got a mix-it-up title, beating Harley in the mix-it-up title match. Avoids the chop that time, and he's only trails by 2 with 4 frames to go, so anybody's match. It's nerve-wracking for anybody getting into that scratch title match for the first time. Wins are wins, and people are happy to have wins of either scorecard color. Sure. Take a picture with it. You got your phone.
My phone just died.
Oh no. But the scratch win is what they really covet. Two-hander, a lot of power, a lot of two-handers. Hopefully he'll remember what he did right there on 5 so he can at least hold that lane. Then it'll be a matter of figuring out 6. He wants to You got it. You as well. Beat Harley for that title. You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. That one's right at target the whole way. That was just a bad shot right there. There's about an arrow to shoot at here, and he missed by at least an arrow on that ball. And with that loss of count, we are all tied up through 7 frames. That's Connie tripping a 4 over there. More good carry. Hard and straight, good idea, good form, good cover, all tied up. Hey, Tampa Bay won a football game today. And once again, this title match brought to you by Chloroseptic. Bottle of Chloroseptic a weekend keeps the doctor concerned. Ew. Ryan Lee said better shot, I agree, and instead he got a little wiggle at the break point. That is disturbing to Harley this late in the match to have. He's got to make a decision whether his shots were bad or the lane's changing enough where he's got to make an adjustment. Solomon's got 3 in a row over there after going Dutch through 4. Conti has a double after 4 consecutive spares, so anybody's game over in U17 will try and catch a little of that as well. That's a zone in the lane you haven't played too much. That's a good spare for Harley. But Perry finds himself in the driver's seat here with the 2-pin lead and the strike working. 3 in a row for Conti over there. After all, it is Sam's town. I don't know where Espiritu is, but Conti is here. Huge shot for Ryan. All over it. Impressive right there. He's been sort of paying his dues in the scratch division, getting your feet wet, bowling against the best, and improving week by week, and this is a breakthrough one way or the other for him. Speaking of breakthroughs, Samantha's going to be over 200, I'm sure of it average-wise, and she'll have to make some decisions as far as the season-long tour goes now. She's got she was plus 174 today, scratch, so obviously she can compete with the scratch bowlers. It's a matter of getting in a 13-year-old girl's head that she can. So playing a match against Salama is a great experience towards doing that, and you can see how desperately Kyle wanted that one to go. Peace. Glad your hand is in one piece. Perry desperately wanted that to carry, did not get it. Can strike out for 214, and Harley can only strike out for 213. So relax, Ryan Perry, cover up that spare. You are in command of this match. You cannot be shut out if you make this spare. Takes a little time and no problem at all. Conti trails by 6, both bowlers on 4-baggers over in U17. So Salama can put her away with strikes here in the 9th, 10th, and 11th. And they get 5 in a row. He has only lost 1 U17 title match at Junior Team USA bowler Richard Paul last weekend in San Diego. Harley needs some strings to get back in it. A little bit of holding there too, huh? Well, when you are the veteran and you're playing the untested bowler in the 10th frame, you gotta make it as hard on him as possible. If he gets the double, I think he should give him a little bit of, a little that noise. Ryan, you're good at doing that, actually. Letting your opponent know, here I am. Perfect ball. Harley knew it, the pins knew it. 10 back, that's step 1. 10 more back, step 2. Conti's got 232 if she doubles. That would force a mark out of Salama. Pretty good carry. Tripping up that high hit.
We're just not saying good carry. It's not true.
Yeah, you all just got 100 pins better overnight.
Unless it makes situation.
It's a knucklehead.
That's good.
Beautiful. Are you kidding me?
Ryan needs a BA spirit.
Oh my goodness. Now that was bad carry. Someone's just salty because they finished 5th and 6th. That's all it is. William, what do you think of the carry here?
Amazing.
Thank you. Harley should make sure that he gets this spare, as Brian just said. He does for, boy, another relatively low score in a title match when he's bowled a pretty good game. It's 202. Ryan Perry needs 9 spare strike to win his first career scratch title. He must get at least 8 this ball to have a chance. If he gets 7 or less on this shot, he already loses. In the pit, that sweet shot where the 10 falls straight to the left. Huge that he gets the strike on the first ball, because now he doesn't have count worries. 9 pins on 2 balls, salts it away. What do you do when you need 9 on 2 balls, Ryan? Get 10 on 1 ball, and then you don't got to worry about it. Solid 8 will do. Solid 10 will do.
I know a lot of that.
Solid 1 will do. Solomon gets 6 in a row over there. He's going to win you 17.
13, 1.
Go wide. All the way back. It's the first best unit that missed, and it's a great time for it. That is enough. Ryan Perry wins his first career scratch title.
There you go, Ryan. There you go.
204 to 202 is your final. I would have thought they both shoot 250s the way they were going. Heck of a match. A sigh of relief from Clan Perry. He wins it all. Great stuff. Great stuff out of Sam and Solomon over there. Great stuff all weekend. Can't think of enough superlatives to say. Well, we had a lot of fun. We're going to do it all over again 6 days from now. And
That's already been named. I can't do that anymore.
and that does it. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching.